What up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy J Star back again with the Monday night showdown, man. This is such a big game, man. Hopefully everybody is gonna be healthy and everything like that. Because we really want to see this Devontae Adams versus Jair matchup here, man. I mean, come on now. And just, Devontae just playing the Packers, man, my Packers and everything, man. This should be a really good game, man. I'm so excited to see this game, man, for real. So as we always do, breaking this down by personnel these teams like to run, so that way we can get to the right plays here. So, with the Raiders, they tend to run a lot of 21. So two backs, two wide receivers, one tight end. They're not using their tight ends really at all. So, I guess that's why they like to have two backs and two wide receivers only, because that's kind of where the ball is going to the most. So that means we got Jacobs, Adams, and then I'm going to say here so far, I think Myers will be in play then too as well to be captain, because with the two wide receivers that their heavy volume is going to right now, and then the running back in a good matchup too, especially since Campbell still going to be out for the Packers and everything, so it won't really have enough, I feel like, to stop them run gaps and things that's been opening up a lot of big run gaps that I've been seeing against the Packers lately. So definitely Jacobs at home, back, and everything too, all benefits him to have a big game there. Besides that, other flex play options here. If Devontae somehow is really still banged up going into this game, or doesn't end up playing, then we're gonna have to move him out of there also, and then look at some of the receiver options. Renfro, definitely he could be in play, but I feel like it's more of the where is he at? Is he down here at the bottom somewhere? Because I know he just DeAndre Carter at $200. He's going to be in play there, man. Definitely, I've seen them at least use him enough and everything like that. Let me see. Is there any other receiving options? I think it doesn't really look like it. They haven't been using these tight ends, which I'm really shocked. Like, what was the reason for drafting Mayer? If you're not going to use them, it doesn't make no sense. I guess they're just really in there to block a lot. Maybe if Devontae wasn't able to play, maybe they would use a little bit more Hooper, or Mayer like that coming out the backfield. So, you could take some little dart throws and shots at them, but yeah, it's just right now they just haven't been using them as much. I can see a Abdullah though getting in there, since the run, any running back that's going to get used right now against the Packers, man, it's just the way they're looking. Like, you definitely can take shots there for sure. And then let's see. Besides that, I would say the kicker's going to be in play. If the Green Bay Packers look as bad as they looked last time with not giving Love time in the pocket, then there could be some plays for the defense too as well. But besides that, I know we are getting Jenkins back, so maybe Love does have a little bit more time in the pocket. But for the other side here, the Packers are playing a lot of 11 and a little bit of 12. So a lot of the receivers, and they're throwing heavily to the receivers. The Raiders are throwing too heavily to the receivers. Second option is the running back though. For the Packers though, it's a lot of just to the receivers, and a little bit to the tight ends, barely any to the running back so far. But that has been a lot to do with Aaron Jones being on a snap count on his first game back too. So I know that kind of hurt it, because I'm sure he would have got a little bit more targets, and maybe it would lean a little bit more to the running back for targets. But right now it's not showing that. So when it comes to the options here, Love is going to definitely be a captain play, because he continues to keep rushing in the ball for touchdowns. I want to say Dobbs is going to be in play, and Watson is where I'm thinking the most, is going to come out of the points that I can see happening, because they've been going to Dobbs for the touchdowns. As quickly Watson got back and they went to him for touchdowns, a touchdown already. And Watson is also the man defense receiver. So they look for Watson a lot more when they play a man style defense, and the Raiders are a heavily man style defense. So I can definitely see him having a really good game here. Besides this, for flex plays here, Reed has been a really good receiving option for Love. So I don't see that really stopping there. He's been like a good safe play too for him too to throw the ball to, especially like third downs and big plays like that. Besides that, if Musgrave is able to go, you can definitely toss in Musgrave again. He's in a good spot to the Raiders. Or a team that uses to give up a lot to tight ends. So maybe, if he's able to go and he's, play the full set, because they do run some 12 for the Packers, kind of their next personnel. So they are trying to do plays for their tight ends. If not, we got DeGar down here for 1,800. Can definitely take some shots there, especially if Musgrave is not clear for the concussion and everything like that. And possibly Kraft too, if somehow, like I said, if Musgrave is completely out. But if not, Samari Torres is an option there too down there. He is the only other receiver I think is kind of getting in still. Wicks kind of dropped out completely once Watson returned, and I feel like if Watson is able to play a full game or at least a little bit more snaps, then it kind of pushes out Wicks a little more. Besides Torrey and DeGardo, I think the Packers defense could be in play. We've seen Garoppolo throw some picks. If the run somehow is slowed down or stopped and he does end up trying to throw with Jair being back, I feel like that does put the Packers defense back in play. Also, I believe what I want to say, Eric Stokes could be returning for us too. Our other cornerback we drafted first round or something like that, I would say like 2 or 3 years ago, but he's been hurt. He could be returning too as well, so that can help out, with the interceptions and things like that, and maybe some patted down balls or something like that that's being thrown their way. But could help out the defense a lot if he's able to play too. I like the kickers too. I mean, either kicker from here I think is a good play here too as another flex option. And that's probably about it. I would say, yeah, that's about it. So, looking at this lineup here, man, I'm trying to make. I'm thinking I'm going with. Let me see. Am I going with Watson? Sorry for that interruption there. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, thinking I'm going with, let's see, who we got here, man. What did I really like here? Jacobs is of course a great option, but I think I'm gonna go with Christian Watson, man. I think I'm gonna go with Christian Watson. I think maybe people sleep on him a little bit at captain here, and the fact that we didn't get to see much from him, but he was on a snap count. I think I gotta go with him. I gotta go with Love because he's been playing really good. I'm definitely taking Jacobs, man. The run has just been oh my god, just so bad, horrible, man. Like haven't been able to stop that at all. So I definitely gotta go with Jacobs. And this team runs a 21 set, so we're gonna be in for it. Trying to really get to that run, them run blocks and things like that, and get through them to stop Jacobs. And I don't think it's really gonna happen. So then besides that though, I think I want to take Reed. I just like the way he's been playing. The numbers have been really good. Even with the return of Watson, like I said, I didn't think it was going to hurt him at all. I thought it would help him. He had a fumble last game though, so taking away the point there at least. But yeah, if his targets stay at this range here, 6, 7 or something like that in this game, definitely think he can hit. Besides that, looking at, let's see, what else do I like here? I definitely want to go up and get Myers here, man. Feel like he definitely can do well here. And then where we're left at right here, we have Packers defense, Carlson for the Packers. I don't mind either one of these kickers, man, for this game. I feel like they probably will get some kicks off, and they both can kick really far. They're brothers playing against each other. I know their points have been low lately, but I can definitely see them coming up, big in this game, possibly, kicking and getting like a double-digit points here, or just enough with this type of lineup here. If not, I don't mind with the defense with the Packers. Like I said, since we are getting probably, both cornerbacks back, which is really good. I can see that helping out a lot because Garoppolo does throw some picks, so I don't really mind taking that. But I'll probably would just go ahead and just take the kicker for now. And this will be my lineup, man. I really think this is a good lineup here, man. It kind of hits on everything like the Raiders like to do. They want to run, they want to throw to one of those receivers. I think Devontae definitely could have a good game. It's nothing against, I definitely think he's a killer. I just don't know with him being banged up, and I know this is still a tough matchup for him, and they like to go to him early when he does have tough matchups. And when he plays Jalen Ramsey, as you see, like usually they try to take the top off the defense right away and throw the ball deep to him or get him going early. But I think getting him going early and having a tough matchup, Garoppolo just coming back, maybe Myers ends up being the better option in this game. And of course, Jacobs, I just feel like it's probably going to be unstoppable. He kind of already got going the last game. And I just love, man, Reed combination here. And I just feel like him and Watson are going to be able to hit in this game because Las Vegas defense is just not that good. And I definitely feel like Watson already showed his first game already scoring a touchdown with only 4 targets, man. If his targets get up to those double digits in this game, which possibly could happen, we're looking at probably a 20-something point easily for Watson and 100 yards, maybe even 2 touchdowns. So that's why I got to go with Watson here, man. And hopefully, this cash is huge for all of us, man, and hopefully y'all all have some good luck, and hopefully this video helped y'all. It's your boy J Star, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.